Hello.
Hey, what's up?
Chilling in this meta den. Doing a little bowling and practicing. How you doing?
I only got one arm.
Why you only got one arm? I don't think it's gonna work with one arm. Look like you over there doing the Shamir. Uh,
I
clocking
ain't
that.
got no help, so.
Yeah, yep, you know what? You're right. You're doing it kind of like halfway, so.
Oh, because it's your room. Never mind.
What you trying to do in my room?
I'm trying to put some work.
I was about to start practicing. See,
Okay,
hey,
ready?
there it is. I had to lock in.
Lock.
I understand it now. Let me see. Man, I forgot my avatar looks like, man. I look like a Black Goku.
Joe did with a little bit of the fines.
Black Goku. Change this. But let's get back to business. So I should be hearing something back from the United States Patent Office, hopefully by the end of this year. So this is just a 2-minute presentation to explain my patent, the Just Influence.
Groundbreaking insights on how NFTs could revolutionize the way we interact with movies, streaming, and storytelling as a whole. Imagine this. Fans not just watching their favorite shows and films, but actually having the power to shape the storyline. We'll explore how the new Just Influence system makes this possible. The huge revenue...
We had fans, we had supporters and donors becoming like the first participants to actually be like the first characters within their own favorite storyline. They got a chance to participate, influence the storyline, and just not only challenge the project but also challenge themselves in very special ways. So it was very cool, very interesting. Got lots of rave reviews. It was kind of a big surprise to the community because I mean it's one thing to see your favorite project in action, but to see someone from your community participating in the project, that's like a completely different story. So it was cool, man. It was very surreal. So I'm very proud of this. So and concept with the Just Influence, in order to participate, I use smart contracts to basically speak to your favorite project. They may have like certain action points in which you can influence the storyline based off of geographic areas. So you can maybe change the name of a street or something like that, named after like your pet or something like that. Or you can have like a little small role, or something, challenge like the whole like status quo of the whole like filming industry, and even with comic books. So but this is just some of the fans, just like clippings from the last movie of supporters participating.
We'll be covering everything, from how this tech works, to the exciting financial growth projection system could be the key to future fan-driven content.
And all of this happened because I bought some silly-looking NFT? I thought they were dead anyway.
Get ready to see how this new approach could boost industry revenue and build the ultimate interactive experience for fans like never before. Stick around, you won't want to miss this.
But what brings you to the shop?
We need access to the Red Room. We have 2 new recruits for situational briefing and basic training.
Right, just wait, new recruits.
Oh, what, Papa? Are we becoming agents?
Yes.
So let's dive in and see how this formula unlocks the potential for fans to contribute, vote, and collaborate with writers to change plot twists, character arcs, and so much more. This is where the tech and the creativity collide to bring us a whole new era of interactive storytelling. The Just Influence NFT system redefines how fans and creators interact with digital content, allowing people to vote on changes to movies or books. Here's how it works. Just Influence uses NFTs, non-fungible tokens, as a way for users to influence storylines in a secure, transparent process through blockchain technology. Community involvement and user experience. Fans can engage directly in a storyline by purchasing NFTs linked to specific parts of a script or character arcs. Each NFT represents a unique chance to influence what happens next. Voting and collaboration. Once fans own these NFTs, they get to vote on potential changes to scenes, characters, or plot twists. The winning choices are then worked into the script by collaborating with writers and creators. Legal and ownership compliance. Just Influence ensures that every change respects intellectual property laws, protecting both creators and the community's contributions.
15 years of experience.
Fans and creators build stories together, making films and literature secure a system for voting on story changes.
Me as
2.
well.
Balancing community input with quality user experience problem. Allowing fans to make decisions in the storyline can lead to a complex, fragmented experience if not managed well. Solution through formula. C+U, community and user experience.
This is just a breakdown of the formula as well, and I'll probably do a more detailed breakdown later.
Fans to interact with the content.
Okay, cool.
This ensures smooth collaboration and encourages engagement while keeping the experience user-friendly. 3. Protecting intellectual property and legal rights problem. Collaborative input can blur ownership lines, raising questions about intellectual
This was a
property
fun little
and legal
sector
control.
aesthetic for like a
Solution
year and a
through
half.
formula. L. Legal compliance represents the system's compliance with IP laws, maintaining clear guidelines on who owns and can alter the content.
Just
This factor
engineering like
ensures that
legal compliances
boundaries
to where
are in
like it doesn't
place,
violate like any
securing
parties.
creator rights and protecting fan
Oh, wow.
contributions. 4. Empowering fan-driven content development problem. Fans have limited influence over character development or plot progression in traditional media. Solution through formula. Voting and writer/creator collaboration allows NFT holders to suggest and vote on story changes.
And I also thought about like
Winning
indie
votes
artists
are
as well, like just
incorporated
give them
by writers,
opportunity to
meaning
like, you
fans
know, show what they
actively
have
shape
as
the
well.
storyline
I
with the
mean,
creators,
there's a
creating
bunch of
deeper
brilliant minds out
connection
there in the
to
community
content
with
and
like awesome
driving new
talents, not
revenue
only just
streams
like
through
ideas, but
NFT
just
sales.
like physical talents.
This
So
patent addresses
it's something
several
for
current
everyone.
problems in the media,
It's just us.
entertainment, and publishing industries, creating new opportunities by establishing a structured, legal, and community-driven
lay it out
approach to
nice.
content
Thank you, honey.
creation.
Appreciate it.
Codification. Here are some of the key issues it tackles and how they'll change as a result. 1. Limited audience engagement in storytelling. Current problem. Today, fans have little influence over plot developments in movies, books, and other media. While they can express opinions on social media, they have no direct input in shaping the story. Solution with patent. With the Just Influence NFT system, fans purchase NFTs that allow them to vote on storyline elements. This
And
patent
also be used as
transforms
like
fans
collectible cards
from
as
passive
well.
viewers into active participants,
Tradable.
enabling a new model of audience-driven storytelling
Kinda
that
like baseball
strengthens
cards,
fan
but digital.
loyalty and
Yep,
engagement.
and also loaded because like some of the
2.
cards become like
Lack of
special like
monetization
prizes and things
opportunities
of that nature
through fan
too, such as like
participation.
fan
Current
gear and
problem.
other
Fan
stuff. But
enthusiasm is
you know,
often
in due
untapped
time.
financially, as
Yeah,
current business
one step at a
models
time.
mainly revolve around
This is
one-time
just the
ticket
seed
sales,
planted.
merchandise, or streaming. Content creators rarely have ways to generate revenue directly from fan-driven input or votes.
Yeah.
Solution with patent. The Just Influence system opens revenue channels by allowing fans to buy NFTs that grant them voting rights.
This was a fun process
Each
creating. I was
NFT
able
purchase directly
to
supports
create
creators,
8 different
creating
business
a
models to
consistent
generate
income
like
stream
profit
tied
within
to
like
fan
different
engagement.
respected
This model also lets
areas
fans
of
feel a
like
deeper
art,
connection by
entertainment,
investing in
theater, and
stories
things of
they
that
care
nature.
about.
So I mean,
3.
I'm very eager to
Intellectual property.
eventually share that
IP,
one day.
Challenges in collaborative
Yeah, I would
content
love to
creation.
see that
Current problem.
come very
Collaborative
soon, but I
storytelling
understand
can
it
lead to
takes a lot of
complex
time.
intellectual
Yeah, we just gotta
property
keep building,
issues
and we're doing a
with
great job.
uncertain
You
rights
know,
and
we just gotta keep going.
responsibilities around
But
fan contributions.
we're doing a great job, man.
Existing systems don't have a structured way
Yes,
to
I
protect
agree.
creators while allowing fan-driven input. Solution with patent. The Just Influence formula includes a legal compliance component that ensures all fan contributions are legally structured and respected within the framework. This approach maintains clear IP rights for creators while protecting fan input, offering a compliance system for fan-creator collaboration that wouldn't be possible without a structured framework. 4. High barrier to entry for fans to influence content. Current problem. Even in cases where fans can influence content, like with crowdfunding, the entry barriers are high, often requiring substantial investment, leaving only a small group of superfans able to contribute. Solution with patent. NFTs create an accessible digital entry point for fans.
And
This
my
patent
instant
lowers the barrier to
thought process
participate
with
in
this
story
was like
creation by
fans
allowing even small investments in
supporting like,
NFT.
small films
Fans can
in
contribute to
exchange
and
for having
influence the
something
story
for
at various price
as
points,
little as like having like their
democratizing
names
fan
and like the ending
involvement.
credits and things of that nature.
5.
So it's just a
Missed
cool way of like
opportunities
funding.
for innovative
And that's just
marketing
one of
and
many.
community building. Current problem.
Just one projection of like the 8
A
I was
private
mentioning about.
examination was held and rated this invention a score of 90 out of 100 in
This was the
terms of an
Futuristic Fun
in-depth
Fest.
feasibility analysis.
My private like reviewers. Any
It's
questions?
just random.
Love?
Yeah, so with the formula, how did you come up with that? It's pretty neat.
I want people to just like have fun and just make art in different ways, and this is like a cool way, like a brain cooking it together. So, it's a whole SWOT analysis of just the legal compliance, and SWOT itself is an acronym for strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. And this is just like one of my most fun ways of researching and just like learning things, not only just about like inventions or creating formulas, but also about like
Mm-hmm.
the economy, like different companies, different industries. um Give you too much, but I hope I didn't give you too little at the same time, if that makes sense. You have any more questions?
Well, I do want to know, far as like the beginning, how difficult was it to get started? Because I know this is such a big pattern when it comes to like the more analytical side of it.
But this right here was a whole nother monster right here, being that my number one focus with this invention was to just focus on like creating like a processing system, prove like people's sensation on like how they view things. Like, how can you amplify how you view Superman or Batman or things of that nature? Like, once you see the bat, you always see the bat, right?
True.
So you just want to see what the bat is going to do next. But I just want to focus on like the sensation area. So by doing so, like, I had to break it down like 3 separate sectors. The first being is literature. Like, you have to get to the books and stuff. Most like big
Right.
movies started as books. So, I still do so to this day. And I know you're a big, book fan yourself.
I am.
I have to admit as well, like, your excitement of like reading and books, like, it also kind of like creates that FOMO with me as well, like that fear of missing out. Like, oh man, I gotta give me some books too, bro. So it's a really cool journey. Like, it's ups and downs. It's very tough, but
Absolutely.
I enjoy this journey, and I enjoy this journey with you. But I'll wrap this question up real quick. I'll break it down to like three separate sectors. I just mentioned, like, the sector about literature and things of that nature, and
Mm-hmm.
different authors, and just also different writing styles as well as a form of influence. Next being like cinema, with rollouts and things of that nature, just like exploring like the sensation in like different areas, from like different camera views to like from certain placement, hand gestures, things of that nature. Like, you really have to like really dig deep to it, because like you have to cover a lot of ground to like create something that's like authentic to people. And
Yeah.
I know you're a movie fan, so I want to make sure I give you a pretty dang good project. So it's a lot go into it. That's just like the Hollywood aspect of it, like the big box theaters. Then you also got like the streaming guys, motivated me and made me see a light to like, just creating this and creating a beta marketplace, coming up pretty soon. Like, it's just very cool what you can learn in like different industries, and like the dynamic difference between like streaming and big box and things of that nature.
Right.
And then also you have like your small indie guys as well, pay tribute and also contribute to their industry as well by showing them light as well also. Finally, it's the futuristic stuff. It's the AI, it's the quantum mechanics to render or generate, something that's realistic and authentic to the public. Whereas, with the SWOT analysis, what I was talking about earlier, the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats, one thing I've identified with like AI, um, the rendering of AI filming, is the lack of empathy. So I
Yeah.
think with this patent, um, both AI and human interaction can work hand in hand, and I think it's an awesome onboarding to where like human feels like it's in control, and
Right.
AI has this this unique ability to have like brilliant minds behind it and help it to create something like very cool, very authentic, and very personal.
Yeah, for sure.
So basically how I came up with the formula.
That's definitely genius what you come up with, far as like the formula.
Hmm.
I really think that you have something special here. We
Hmm.
just have to keep the momentum, keep putting out content, and I think that this is definitely the future. I think it's just really, really ahead of its time, but that's okay because eventually everybody's gonna be shocked. They're gonna be shocked, especially family and friends, because they know us and everything. So
Yeah.
this is amazing, and then the support you've been gaining is really, really.
Oh yeah, man. I appreciate the support, man. Like this community, we have like a purpose of like creating like something that's like meaningful and awesome, and just a whole new cool narrative of the word agent and everything. So I call them my acts of justice agents and everything, but they're all
Oh,
really cool. They come from different backgrounds. Some of them are artists, some of them was just watchers, and some of them are just
right.
trying to learn and everything. So it's really cool, like seeing like a blend of like different industries and everything. So um like the community is great, man. Like it's really cool.
Very nice.
Appreciate you just doing this, honey. Like this is really cool. Just chilling, talking with you in a different form and a different fashion and everything. So
Yeah, likewise.
thank